Reptile-like creatures we wouldn't expect to be covered in feathers. The implications were scientifically astounding. The possibilities, quite comical. One species in particular sparked the imagination. The most ferocious, iconically reptilian dinosaur of them all. Tyrannosaurus rex. Rex.
If the ancestors and the relative would have retained them in some way.
Was he covered with downy fuzz or bright, colorful plumage? Did he behave more like a predatory bird than a giant lizard? To find out what T-Rex was really like, scientists, they may soon be able to turn fantasy and imagination into colorful fact. But what about the big guys? Would T-Rex and his plus-size compatriots also have needed a full, fluffy coat to keep warm? Well, scientists would say yes and no.
This has to be investigated, but many people have hypothesized insulation when they were young, but as they grew older and got bigger, they probably would have diminished that feather coating. They may not have lost them completely, so even an adult T-Rex may have had amusing tufts of feathers or flashes of color on the head or down the side of the body or along the middle of the back.
For T-Rex and the meat-eaters, the similarities to the warm-blooded ostrich don't end there. And possibly T-Rex as well, since it was a close cousin of Oviraptor.
It's very likely that if we make a prediction about the parental care of Tyrannosaurus rex, we would predict that it was the dad at the nest.
Poor T-Rex is becoming more bird-like every day. His fearsome reputation as a lizard-like, cold-blooded killer is being shattered by images of fuzzy babies, flamboyant patches of feathers, and stay-at-home dads. Even his posture has changed, as scientists have been forced to account for his more avian bone structure. Sadly, things will only get worse for T-Rex as startling new information about the feathered dinos comes to light. And unfortunately for the great T-Rex, that's not all the chicken can tell us. And what modern animal did they find it was most closely related to? That's right, After centuries at the sinister top of the reptilian predatory food chain, T-Rex can fall no further. From upright and scaly to feathered and bird-like, this cousin of Anchiornis and long-lost relative of the chicken has had its reputation completely shattered. His image consultants might pine for the days before new scientific techniques invaded the field of paleontology.